Let us write an algorithm to perform basic arithmetic operations. Like I want to perform addition of two numbers, subtraction of two numbers, and I want to multiply two numbers, and I want to divide one number with another number. These are four operations I want to perform. So for that purpose, what is the logic? That logic we want to develop. Algorithm to perform arithmetic operations. So this is our task. Then here the first step is always start, and in the second step, first of all, what we have to do is we have to provide input to our computer. Input means whatever data you have to give to your computer, that data is called input, and whatever the result computer is giving back to you, that data is called output. So let us provide the input first to our computer. So here I am providing input using input statement. So input here x, and similarly I have to provide one more variable y, input y. So these two, x and y, two numbers I am giving as input. Then what is the next step? Now you can do all calculations whatever you want. So calculate, I'm taking the result 1 is equal to x plus y. That means what? I am adding x and y, storing the result into R1. R1 is a variable where the result is stored. So here I am performing addition operation. Similarly, calculate R2 is equal to x minus y. I am subtracting y value from x, and the result I am storing into R2. Then calculate R3 is equal to x star y. Star symbol is useful to multiply two numbers. So x into y I am doing and storing the result into R3. Then I am having calculate R4. R4 means result 4, that I am showing by R4 variable. I want to divide x by y. So for that purpose I have to use a division symbol, that is also known as a division operator, x slash y. That result I am storing into R4. So these are the four operations I want to perform. Please remember, this plus is called addition operator, minus is called subtraction operator, star is called multiplication operator, slash is called division operator. So all the four operations we have done. Now the results are okay. Now what you have to do? These results you have to display. So we have to display the output or results. You can write print R1, R2, R3 and R4. These are the results you are printing. And then finally you can end your algorithm. So this is how this is a logic to perform basic arithmetic operations on two numbers. Now let us convert this into a program, into a Python program. Now we are ready to write our Python program. So Python program to perform arithmetic operations. So for this purpose we are writing the program. Now first step we will not show in the program. Second step, input x, I have to accept x value from the keyboard. So for this purpose I have to write something like this. X is equal to int of input, enter first number. So please observe here two steps are there. Step number 1, this input function will first display enter first number and it will wait for your input. Suppose you are giving some 10 or 20, that number it will take as a string. String means it will take the number as characters. It will take the number. Suppose you are giving a 10, 1 is one character, 0 is one character, 1, 0, 2 characters it will take. So those two characters are converted into integer by this int function, and then this int function returns that integer number into x. Similarly, y is equal to int of input of enter second number. So here another integer number you are storing into y. So in the algorithm, step number 2 and 3 we have completed. Let us go for step number 4. Calculate R1, result 1. That is nothing but addition of x and y. So I can write R1 is equal to x plus y. Then similarly R2 I want to calculate x minus y. R3 is equal to x star y. R4 is equal to x divided by y, that means x slash y. So these four operations we have performed. Now print the results. I can write the results or output like this. Print R1, R2, R3, R4. And then stop means you need not write this stop statement in the program. You may have a doubt, sir, can I pass more than one variable to the print function like this? Yes, you can pass R1, but you have to use comma to separate the variables. So R1, comma R2, comma R3, comma R4, n number of variables you can pass to the single print function, and this print function will display all those values, separating those values with a space in between. Now our program is over. Please observe, when I am converting my algorithm into program, you can understand writing the program is very easy in Python, because in Python there is no problem or there are no hassles of writing semicolons, or there is no problem of writing some additional code. There is no problem like declaring the data types of the variables, etc. Problems are not there. When you write an algorithm, straight away you can convert the algorithm into Python program very easily. Now let me save this program. File, save. I am saving this program as arithmetic operation. So I will save this program as arith. And when I am writing file name as arith, save as a type, it is showing Python files. That means it will save this as arith.py program. And where I am saving this? I am saving this in E drive. Okay, click on this save button. The program is saved in E drive. Now let me run this program. Run module. See, it is asking me enter first number. I can type first number 10, enter second number. Suppose I am taking second number 4. Now it is displaying 4 results. It is displaying 14. This is a sum of these two numbers. 6, this is subtraction, 10 minus 4. 40, this is a product of these two numbers. And this 2.5 is a division. 10 by 4 is 2.5. Now you don't like this displaying all the results in one line. You want to display them separately. That also you can do something like this. So please observe here, I am not displaying in the single print statement. So this I am putting in the comment. When you put the statement in the comment, that is not executed. So print, I can write result of addition, comma R1 value. Print result of subtraction is equal to comma R2 value. So print result of multiplication R3. Print result of division is equal to comma R4. So this is a way you can write several statements. Please remember, if you start the string with a single quote, you have to end it with single quote. But if you start it with a double quote, you have to write a double quote at the end also. That is what I have done. Let me save this once again. Whenever you make modification to your program, you have to save it. Then run module. It is asking me enter first number. I am taking 10. Enter the second number 4. So it is displaying results of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division separately. Another improvement I can do for this program is, here we are able to enter only integer numbers. Integer numbers means what? The numbers without a fraction part or without a decimal point. For example, 10 is an integer number. 4 is an integer number. Suppose I want to enter floating point numbers. What is the way? Floating point numbers means 10.5, 4.67. That means decimal point will be there. That number is called floating point number. If I enter floating point number, how this program will receive that? See, you have to make some changes here in this program. In the place of int, you write float. Here also in the place of int, you write float. So what are these changes? First, this input function will ask you enter first number. Suppose you are giving 10.5. That 10.5, that means 10.5, 4 characters will be received by input function as a string. That means as 4 characters. Those 4 characters are converted into floating point number, that means into numeric, into a number by float function, and that number is returned into x. Similarly, whatever this input function is receiving from you, that number is in string format. From string format, this float function will convert that number into floating point number. So, and it returns that into y. Remaining program is same. Now let me save this code, run module. So enter first number, I can give 10.5. Enter second number, I can give 4 or I can give 4.1, something like this. And the results of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, you can see here one by one. So this is our better version of this program. So this is how you can perform basic arithmetic operations. I have shown you the logic as well as the Python program and how to run it.